G'day friends, it's Vickywright, Independent Stampin' Up Demonstrator, Australia. So I'm a little bit late, I apologise for that. Just as I was about to go live, Val decides to go outside to the toilet and I got a bit sidetracked chasing toads. Okay, so tonight we're going to play with the Season of Chic stamp set along with the Chic dies. We're not going to use them all, we're just going to use a couple of each. And with that, we're going to be playing with a card sketch or card template. Okay, and that's it there. At the moment I can't see any comments, so I apologise for that. If there's any questions, I will answer them after the live. Just bear with me while I fix this up. Sorry, my arm's in the way. There. I think that's... Does that look straight? I get a bit... I think that's right now. Okay. Okie dokie. So this is what we're going to be playing with. Okay, so we'll bring in our kit. And I've pre-done a couple of things. So we'll put all that aside and we'll score and, or we'll burnish, bold and burnish our base card, which is Boho Blue. Okay, so we'll just put that aside for the moment. Now I've got a layer of crumb cake and excuse me, I've actually added an extra layer into this card sketch, which is layer 2, and it's basic white, and I've pre-embossed it with the, is it the painted 3D embossing folder? So we're just going to put these two on top of each other like that. Okay, so we'll just do that. Just put this down here like that, and we'll stick this to our base card while we're here, and that way that's all done. And I'm doing it landscape, exactly what the layout says, only because I think what I've got in mind works better. You could turn it that way if you wanted to, or you could turn it that way if you wanted to, but we're going to use this way. Okay, so that's that. So excuse me, we'll put that aside. Now what we're going to do next is grab, that's for the inside, so we'll put that there. This is for our envelope. I've just grabbed some scraps and the inside, so we'll put that there. So what we're going to do next is this little bit here, and all we're going to do is put these two pieces, crumb cake and basic white, and before we do that, what I think we'll do is randomly stamp onto here. I'm sort of doing this on the fly or as we go because I'm not too sure what we're going to do. So we might use this image here, not the solid white leaf, but this one here, right? So So I think I've got, yep, I've got that on our block, and we'll do it in Boho Blue. Or will we do Misty Moonlight? Now I don't know what to do. Okay, let's do Boho Blue, eh? So I'm just going to randomly stamp this. Might actually stamp off once just to make it a little bit lighter. Oh, that's pretty. And we're just going to rotate I know we won't see a lot of this. I think we'll just leave it at 3. We might keep going with this colour. So we'll put that aside, and then we'll bring in this splatter, I think, this one here. Okay, and we'll stamp this in Boho Blue too. I don't think we'll stamp off, I think we might just again, I'm just rotating it a bit, and that's it. So we can close that up a bit now. We'll close it up. And then we'll stick this to our layer of crumb cake. It's pretty actually, just like that. And we'll stick this straight to our card. Yeah, I was just thinking we might pop it up, but I think we'll just stick it straight to the card. Now when I'm sticking onto or adhering onto embossed sections or pieces, I do add a little bit more glue just so that it will hold, and we'll just put that, and then we're just going to press down. We might actually get a block. Actually, I'll use those, and we'll put on the top of our panel just so that there's a little bit of weight on it to hold. Then we're going to grab this banner. So I've actually got a piece of DSP. It's the Boho Blue, and what we're going to do is just cut a small banner in the bottom, if I can see it. I always cut to the middle, and then I cut up to either side, and I don't think that's in the middle, but that's okay. You can use the punch. Now I'm not too sure what the name of the punch is. It slipped my mind actually. I'm just going to, that's it. Okay, so then what we're going to do is stick this to there like that. Okay, and as I mentioned, we're not going to see a lot of that, but it's just takes that white look away. You could have used this side too if you wanted to. And I just apply adhesive to the top part, and I just let the bottom hang loose, just like that. Okay, then we're going to do this section. So that here is this piece and this piece, and it's just going to go on there like that. But in the meantime, we're going to stamp our sentiment, and we're going to use Thinking of You, okay? And we'll stamp that in Misty Moonlight. I just thought I heard Belle making away there. I hope she can hold off for another few minutes. Oh, sorry, I've been told I've got frozen shoulder, and it's some nights and days it's really painful. Okay, which is one of the reasons I haven't done much crafting. Okie dokie, this is really juicy. I'd never even heard of the thing before. I'm actually going to clean this. Just so I can get a nice, hopefully a nice clear image. Okay. I might take it over to the right side a little bit, and I won't stamp or press as hard. That's it. Okay, I'll just clean that, and while we're doing that, we'll clean these other two images, because I want one of those. I want this leaf again. Oh no, it's not, it's the other one, so we're right. Okay. I'll just put those out of the way. My Misty Moonlight is really, really juicy, so I like to let it dry just that little bit extra, little bit longer. So we'll put this onto a layer of crumb cake. Just like that. And then we're going to pop this up, eh? And we're actually going to stick it over a little bit of the banner, making sure it's nice and even along the right side and top and bottom, just like that. Okay, then, yeah, I've got ink on that, trust me. Just bear with me. I don't know whether you can get it off or not, but no. Okay. Then what we're going to do is, I've already pre-done this. We need our sponge daubers. So I'll just grab those. And I've actually got a piece of, basic white, that we're going to do our leaf. I know I've already pre-done it, but I thought I'd just show you how I did mine. So we'll just open this up, grab our sponge jobber, and we'll grab our image. And what we're going to do first is ink it up in Crumb Cake. I always ink in the lighter colour first, and then I will sponge the darker colour over the top. So my Crumb Cake is Juicy Lucy. So what I'm going to do is actually just take a little bit off by stamping off onto scrap paper. Close this up. Grab our pebbled part. Just fix that camera up, that's all. Looked like I was cut half of it off. I haven't put a lot of ink onto the pebble part. Again, my ink is very Juicy Lucy, so I'm just going to tap where I want the colour to be. We don't want it everywhere, we're just randomly going to do it. And then we're going to stamp smack bang onto the piece of basic white. Just like that. That's pretty actually, those colours are pretty together. And then I've die cut this leaf, or that leaf, with the solid die, which is this one here, and run it through the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, that one there, okay? Then I die cut another leaf from Crumb Cake, and it was this one here, and that's what it turns out like, okay? So we've got our two leaves then. Put that aside. And what we're going to do now is we're going to arrange and adhere these two leaves together. And we're going to put them sort of there. Okie dokie. We might put it up a bit. So we might just use a mini glue dot on both of them. Sorry, my shoulder is freezing up and it's so painful. I thought I had just jarred it. I dug a tree out the other day and I thought I just jarred it, but apparently not. All I'm going to do is put that mini glue dot right on the end. You could use adhesive if you wanted to, but I'm just going to stick that down there like that. And then we'll put another one on this one. Thinking how to arrange these. Might do it that way, I think. Just like that. Then what we're going to do is bring in a piece of, what is it called? Linen thread. And we're going to tie a small bow. Oops, grab our scissors. Grab another mini glue dot. Now where I've embossed it, you could use DSP if you wanted to. You can do anything. You could leave it plain. You could create your own background. Create your own DSP just by randomly stamping some of the images over it. And then all we're going to do is put this here. Just like that. I'm just going to try and hide a little bit of these glue dots. I'll just poke that under. That's the beauty of the take your big tool, hides everything. And then to finish it off, we're just going to add a couple of the 22, 24 in colour dots, eh? And we're just going to add the Boho blue ones. So we'll put I'll probably change these. I haven't stuck them down yet. I don't like to stick them down until that there. Well, you know what? Let's grab another one and put them in there, and that way we can actually take those off and just leave them there, eh? That worked out all right. I don't mind that. I was going to put it again above the eye, but I like it, the O's actually. And to finish it off, what we'll do is just do our envelope and the inside of our card. And as I said, if you wanted to, you could have used the opposite sides, and you can use the opposite sides for your inside and your envelope too if you wanted to. But in this instance, we're going to keep with the stripe. And we're going to put it along the bottom. Whoops. Well, that could have been cut back a little bit more, but it just fits. So that's the inside, that's our card, and we'll just put this little piece down the side of our envelope, eh? And trim off, whoops, the excess. Just like that. So that is our card created using this card template. Okay, I don't mind the colours together. I wasn't too sure how they would work out, but I don't mind the colours. And I'll just, before we go, I'll just show you a couple of other ideas I did. This is using the, is it the Gone Fishing bundle? Or Let's Go, Gone Fishing? Let's Go Fishing. Gone Fishing, I think it is. So that's that one. So that is grey granite. That's the DSP. And that is stamped in Boho blue. And this is Calypso Coral. Here's another one using the same bundle, just different again. This time I've changed this section to there. I've still done our banner, and I've just added a few more elements around the card. And as I said, I've just changed it a little bit here. So it's still, actually no, it's not. It's a different layout. Forget that one. I didn't even notice. So forget that one. We've only got this one and this one. Okay, so there are our cards for tonight. So I hope you've enjoyed them, and we'll try and be back next week. If not, I will pre-record one. Okay, and I might do it during the day actually when it's not so bad. Okay, thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you later. See ya. Hooray.